Okay, it's working now. And I'm on.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi, guys.
So, I'm playing my game.
Playing the game.
Hi.
Right,
Game.
let's wait for some people to jump on and say if you're watching this live, hashtag live.
Game. Put X.
And
Go
if you're
back
watching the
home.
replay, hashtag replay. And if you're watching it on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Conspiracy Realist Universe with a capital Y-O-U, because universe is inside of you and me and everyone. All right, Lay, come up here.
Hi.
Here. All right, y'all. I took a little bit of a break from this book over the holiday, and I want to get back to it. I've decided that I'm only going to finish this one live. Lay, I don't know if this is going to work very well. Maybe. Let's see. So I was debating coming on and talking about a conversation that I just had with my brother. Hey, Jen. I was on the phone with my brother. And, you know, he believes that God's coming back to save us. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to change. He's coming back. He's going to bring heaven to earth. And I'm trying to explain to him that, look, baby, Daddy has something for you. That God is something within you that must be realized, and we must bring that Christ is within you. And if you still look for Christ outside of you, Christ is not truly in you. That is my belief. My beliefs to a lot are blasphemous, but let me remind you that Jesus was accused of blasphemy as well. So, you know, there's that. But I believe that Christ is a level of consciousness. It's within you. The kingdom, heaven and hell are both here and now. Heaven is available to you right now. It's a level of perception. Okay? It's a level, a state of being. Hi, Lisa. And so this is the conversation I was just having with my brother. And I was going to come on and talk about it, and I've been debating it. But then I opened, Lay, this isn't going to work. I got a big belly, Dad. Dad might have to take you over there, baby. I'm 6 months pregnant, if you don't know, so my belly is starting to get big here. You can stay here with Mommy. You're going to sit right here. Ugh. Okay. Now you can see my belly. Suck it in. No. Okay. So, when I opened this book and I started reading, I was like, all right, now I have to go live. Something inside of me kept saying, like, go live, talk about your conversation with your brother. There was a lot to it. Basically, my brother, I believe, I shouldn't even be saying my brother, putting him out there like that, but he's living in with the victim mindset, you know, waiting for everything outside of him to change. Well, if this didn't happen to me, well, it's this person's fault, you know, look, no. Ultimately, what it boils down to is you have to take radical responsibility for your life and be the change that the world needs. And so he thinks that, like many people, God is going to come back. He's going to magically save us. Sorry, guys, but I don't believe that. I believe we are going to bring heaven to earth through each and every one of us. Right? But day 57. Can I turn back around here? Jumpstart your thinking. Hi. So I have learned to use the word impossible with the greatest caution. Listen, baby, okay? People with an it can't be done mindset have two choices. They have two choices, right?
Two choices.
They can expect the worst and continually experience it, or they can change their thinking, okay? To put possibility thinking to work for you, follow the suggestions I make over the next 3 days. Stop focusing on the impossibilities. That's having a negative mindset, thinking about what you can't do, what's not possible. Start removing the limitations from your life and truly believing that all things really are possible, okay? When you automatically start listing all the things that can go wrong or all the reasons something can't be done, you're fighting for your limitations. I added that in there real quick. But when you're doing that, you stop yourself and say, don't go there. Yes, at some point you will want to look at ideas realistically, but that's not where you should start. Instead, ask, what's right about this? That will help to get the ball rolling toward possibility thinking, right? And here's an example. When you bump into a friend or whatever, and it look like something is like, hey, how's your day? And they're like, yeah, it's okay. And you want to automatically be like, oh, well, what's wrong? And then they start listing everything that's wrong. Why don't we say, hey, well, what's right in your life right now? That's what I've started to do. If I notice somebody's down, I say, well, what's right in your life right now? Well, I have a house, I have food, I have my family. What do you have to be grateful for? When you focus on gratitude, it shifts your vibration. Your belly hurts. Of course it does. You just drank all that milk super fast. Almond milk. Yes. Was it orange juice? It was orange juice. Oh, no wonder. All right, so you want to start asking what's going right instead of what's going wrong. What do I have right now to be grateful for? Stay away from the experts who often shoot down other people's dreams. Consider that in 1943, Thomas Watson, chairman of IBM, said, I think there is a world market for about 5 computers. Instead, heed the words of John Andrew Holmes, who asserted, never tell a young person that something cannot be done. God may have been waiting centuries for somebody ignorant enough of the impossible to do that thing. God may have been waiting centuries for someone ignorant enough of the impossible to do that thing. So never tell a young person that something cannot be done. What does that mean to me? Don't place limitations on your children and those around you. We're really good at that as human beings. We put our limitations and our beliefs on other people. I say that do your own research and form your own beliefs. Your beliefs create your reality. And so form your own beliefs, right? And you have 2 jobs as a parent, and one of them is to not infect your children with your limiting beliefs about how this reality works. And the crazy part about that is genomic imprinting, right? That's genomic imprinting is when the thoughts, feelings, and emotions of both parents at conception actually imprint on the DNA. And so anything that the parent is experiencing, emotions or financial distress, or living in an abusive environment, it's going to imprint that child's DNA to experience those same things. So I mean, it really, our minds are so powerful. Everything that we do, everything that we say, everything that we think not only affects us, but it affects everyone around us, because we're energy, frequency, and vibration, and our collective energy has an impact, right? So basically, the conversation I was having with my brother, like it says here, people within it can't be done mindset have 2 choices. So you can expect the worst and continually experience it, right? Because if you're stuck in a victim mode and you're stuck in a familiar past, and why is this happening to me? And my life can never be better because this happened to me. No, you have to take your power back. You're giving your power to those circumstances outside of you. You're giving your power to what happened to you. It's not about what happens to you. It's about what you do with what happens to you, okay? It's taking your story and sharing it to inspire and empower and help other people on their journey. Because, guys, that's what this is. Life is a journey. It's a process of, ultimately, I believe we're here to awaken to our true divine spiritual nature. We're here to grow, to experience good and bad, right? to make our own choices. We have free will to experience what we want. I also believe that we agree to experience certain things before we come here, right? We know it's what our soul needs for its evolution. And so ultimately, we are here to awaken to our true divine spiritual nature and grow and evolve as spiritual beings. Because what we are is not this flesh, right? And so just back to the conversation with my brother, he just really thinks, well, that God is coming to save us. That's something. And I said to him, we cannot keep looking to something outside of ourselves. I don't believe that anything outside of us is coming to save us. I believe Christ is a level of consciousness within that must be realized within you. And I believe that if you're still looking for Christ outside of you, Christ is not truly in you. When you strive to live like Christ in that level of consciousness, you're living in higher vibrations of joy, love, peace, and gratitude. You're living a certain lifestyle. You're letting go of the old self to take on the new self, to take on the new mindset, to be like God in all righteousness and holiness. And this is all scripture. I just believe scripture is being misunderstood. It's being distorted. The Roman Catholic Church around 400 AD took many books out, manipulated things, distorted the message of Christ. Okay, so everybody's looking for Christ outside. Christ is not something outside of you. Christ is within you. And when you realize that, that is when you're truly born again into the spirit, and you start striving and pulling towards things of the spirit, towards your calling, towards your purpose, towards a higher calling, something more than just this fleshly world and being selfish. You go from being selfish to being selfless, and you strive to serve other people, right? And that's why my personal mission is to transform the world one person at a time, starting with myself. You have no power and control on anything outside of yourself. You can only change yourself. And so I just tell my brother, he refuses to change certain things in his lifestyle. I believe we're coming into the 7-year tribulation, and people who do not change, who are stuck in fear, who are going to go out and get this COVID vaccine and all that, they're going to be subject to a lot of shit that's going to happen over the next 7 years. Ultimately, it is working together for our good. Everything works together for your good. The pain is there to awaken you. The struggle is there to awaken you to a higher calling. When you get to the point where your breakdown leads to a breakthrough and you realize, holy shit, I am where I'm at because of me and only because of me. Nothing outside of me is coming to save me, and I need to be the change. And you can't keep playing the victim. Poor me. Why is this happening to me? Why did this happen to me? If this changes outside of me, if we had a new president, if I had more money, when I lose a little bit of weight, no, start now with what you have, what you've been given. Share your story with people to encourage and inspire and empower people. We need that now more than ever, right? So basically what it boils down to is it's all mindset, guys. Everything in this life is mindset. Your beliefs, your thoughts create your reality. What you believe to be true will be, okay? Your beliefs create your reality. Hey, so, and that's biblical too. Jesus says, as you believe in your heart, so shall it be done. As a man thinketh, so shall he become. As within, so without. But that's the thing. As within, so without. People fail to realize we're spiritual beings having a human experience. We're not human beings having a spiritual experience. We're looking at everything from the material level and not the spiritual level. Our inner world creates our outer world. Okay? We're energetic beings. Energy, frequency, and vibration. Since everybody's stuck in lower vibrations, fear and poverty and sickness and war, and those things exist because we give our power to it. Right? And when you're stuck in those lower vibrations, you attract those things to you. You have negative thoughts, right? You attract negative things to you. Your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So, yeah, it's all mindset. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. You change your thoughts and you change your reality. And so, while there are people who believe in Jesus, that think he is going to return, and they are, producing a lot of good fruit in their lives, and they're doing a lot of good things, helping a lot of people. You need me? Okay, hold on. I'll be right there. I believe those people, I don't think that we need to believe that Jesus is coming back to be a good person. If your beliefs are serving you well and you're serving others and you're being a good person, I think that's all there is to it. It's all about love. It's a level of consciousness, of knowing, of being. It's stepping into a new reality, a 5D reality of unity, oneness, and love. Coming back into truth from the deception. And when we realize that everything is internal and we begin to change ourselves, that's when we're going to change the world. And I'm going to end it with that. She needs my help over there. So truth, love, and light, y'all. Hope somebody got something from this. Namaste. Bye.